Hello, everyone. I'm going to adjust the camera here just a bit. And this is another segment of news you can use. And this one is certainly one you could use. So I'm going to open it up here. This is a page that I found. It is really for the United States only. So you might have something in your country, in your province, in your district, in your county that might be similar, so you'd have to look it up, but ours is called, for the United States, homemods.org. And I will leave the link down below. I've been looking for a resource page for those home modifications, so it's a national directory. So no matter where you are in the U.S., you should find something that is useful and helpful. It is an entire page of, one section is what is home modification. So it gives you a section there. Okay. So this directory provides home modification and repair resources such as feature programs, funding, service providers, and consumer materials for each state. So that's awesome. Before jumping to a state resource page, skill up on the basics below. So it has another section for that. Then continue on to the state resource page by doing a state search below the map. So there's a whole entire map with all kinds of those little dots. We hope you find this information useful. Let us know if you have any questions or additions at homemods@usc.edu. And I'll leave all these links and information in the description box as always. So, and this, I've been looking for this for a long time because I thought, how could there not be a page where it takes us to funding? You know, because that's the biggest obstacle for us when we need modifications is the funding. So it just really depends on what you need to modify. You know, in some homes, because the home is older, the doors are too narrow and it's difficult to go from room to room. So those would need modifications. The bathroom is a big one. Some bathrooms just are not useful and they are a mess to be able to use. So you would need to modify the bathroom for sure. And all of that costs. It has a cost. But in some programs, they'll cover all of it or some of it or a big portion of it. And then you would have to contribute. In some programs, you just put sweat equity. So you also help and participate in creating and building the modification. So that's called sweat equity. So you'd have to look at the individual type programs. So it has all kinds of boxes here for you to follow and read. So what is home modification? So we all kind of know, whoops, I have my computer acting up here. So what is home modification? How to modify your home. And then it has a whole bunch of links in that box. And then it gives tips. Then it has a huge map all over the United States with little dots and stuff. Then the National Directory of Home Modification and Repair Resources list programs and businesses from across the United States. So this is really important. The USC Fall Prevention Center of Excellence has conducted several nationwide surveys to inform the directory entry. So they did quite a bit of research on this one. So I think that this page will be useful for you and to look through. It has, you know, other areas. It has about the page, of course, online courses, resources, toolkit, news, and contact. So it is chock full. And I love the links because I even found a few resources from my own state, even though I don't need them. But if you can find, if I found resources in my state, you'll be able to find resources in your state. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I will leave the link down below. I'm hoping that someone can benefit from these resources because it's important. You know, doors, kitchens, bedrooms, exits, all that kind of stuff. If you have some difficulties and you're struggling, even a landlord, if a landlord wants to help you modify an apartment or whatever, they can also go to this page and just say, hey, I am a landlord and I want to modify this apartment for XYZ person, but I need the funding to help me do that. So they can do that. And there is support for landlords to be able to make modifications because there is a scarcity of apartments and homes for people with disabilities. And I think we all know that already. So feel free to explore this page. So this is very good news, and it is news you can use. So tell me how it went for you, if you found something that was useful and that you were able to get the help you needed. All right, have a good day, be safe, and see you in the next one.